Well, as we wind down for Christmas, I'd like to wish everybody a happy Christmas and a happy New Year. We've had a great year with the channel this year. We've grown by nearly 40%. We produced a video every fortnight for the entire year. We've had over 8,000 hours of views alone this year, and we've also had over 106,000 views of our videos. So I've been really impressed with that. So I want to thank everybody that's liked and subscribed to our channel. We set out just to share this fabulous layout that we've been able to build over the last few years. The goal is just to share how we go about building this layout. I came back to the hobby, as I've said to you in many videos before, 6 or 7 years ago. I grew up playing trains, with my dad, and it's been a great enjoyment to build this layout. So who knows what 2025 will bring? Whether we continue with this layout or not, who knows? There might be something new in the wings. So you'll have to stay tuned to find out what happens. But in the meantime, I'd like to thank a few other people as well. Sometimes I get a question on some of these videos. What other channels do we watch, and what other channels do we like? So there's a couple that I'd like to mention. First one is Chadwick Model Railway in the UK. Charlie, if you're watching, hi from Australia. But I've watched Charlie's videos during the year, and he's always good in being able to explain exactly what he's doing with his layout, and he's also good in explaining how to actually build things and to do things. So a big shout out to Charlie. You're doing a great job, and it's always inspiring to watch channels. Another mate of mine, Jason Wood down in Canberra, his escarpment, which is just a fabulous layout. Now these two channels, I'll put a link in below for you to have a look at these two channels, but they are great channels to look at. Jason's been building a model of the coal railways around the Wollongong region of Australia, and it's an epic layout by any means. It has two great helixes on it. It's got huge viaducts. It's just a fabulous layout, and Jason's taking his time to build it, and he's sharing that journey along the way. So they're the two ones that I enjoy probably the most during the course of the year. There's some other channels as well, but those are the two for me that I enjoy looking as well. From an Australian point of view, Will James Model Railway news comes out every month, usually around the first of the month. I'd like to say a big thank you to Will for supporting and promoting the local Australian hobby. He gives us and fills us in information on all of the exhibitions, all of the new models that are coming out for local modelling. In my case, I model in New South Wales state, but there's also Victorian and South Australian and Queensland models as well. But Will does a great job, and I'll put a link to Will's channel down below as well for you to have a look at and for you to support as well. So I say this to all of the manufacturers who might be watching this as well. You need to get behind Will and support him. He's doing a great job promoting your products. So at least make information available to him so that he knows what you're up to. So don't keep your hobby a state secret. You make fabulous models. There's plenty of them on the layout here that run around. We're happy to promote them, but in reality, provide some information to Will and his channel, and he'll give you some great promotion on your channel and something that you're not doing yourselves. So really worthwhile for you to keep in touch with him. So it's really worthwhile to have a look at Will's channel. So with that, I'm going to put some train videos on now for you to watch. So have a great Christmas and Happy New Year, and we'll see you in 2025. So thank you for your support this year, and happy modelling. So as you can see, I've glued in the crew now. They look quite realistic, and we're just waiting for the glue to dry on the tender coal. But you'll also notice here is the traditional multi-pin connector. That's what connects the locomotive to the tender. Snap shut closing, but just make sure that when you do it, you just line the pins up, because if you get them wrong, you'll bend a pin and then you could blow up your chips. So make sure you get that bit right. So just waiting for the glue to dry. Once that's dried, we'll put the tender back together. We've got the grab irons on, and we'll take it over the track and we'll see how she runs. Now we've had this loco on the program track, and we've programmed in 1243 via the ESU programmer, and we're now ready to test out the sound. So function 8 is sound. We'll fire that up. Yes, we've got some sound. Function 2 is the whistle. Sounds very, very nice. And I might add 28 functions on the decoder. You know, as we're seeing the functionality of decoders get better and better, we're seeing full sound features in this locomotive, much more than previous locomotives that I've seen sold in the steam realm in Australia. So certainly a well done job there, Joe. So fire up the headlight. Hear the compressor fire up. Headlight comes on. Really quite nice. F4 is steam release. Sounds very nice. Now F5 is a coasting function, F6 is a brake function, F7 is open the cylinder cocks. So we just press that. Sounds very nice. So F10 can turn the headlight and make it directional. You can make the front headlight come on and off as you want. And there's a F12 with a level crossing sequence, so we'll just fire that up, see how that sounds. I'll just get that to work. Just go back here to function 8, make sure the sound's on. So that. So that's a lovely function coming up to a level crossing. It gives a couple of extra whistles, which is really nice. F13 is brake set and release. You would just put that on, leave that running anyway, and you'll hear that running. It's got F15, which is blow down the compressor. So you can hear it blowing down. F17 is a couple together. F18 is some wheel squeal. We won't hear that until it's actually running. F19 guards whistle. Sounds pretty good. F20 is sanding the track. F21 is the fader volume. 22 is the ash dump. 23 tender water fill, 24 is the injectors, 25 is the safety valves, 26 is the coal shovelling. And F27 is a good mode. It reduces the shunting speed by 50%. So when you're doing that really fine shunting, that's really quite good. And F28 is rail clank, so that's quite good as well. So what we'll do is we'll give it a run around the layout now, and we'll couple it up to hopefully some carriages that are close to period, and we'll see how well it runs.
Palkare, Albury, Wangaratta, Benalla,